celebratory execution on checkout round 1.
It looks like I'm not sure who got first pick, but they are very confident in King of the Hill and Treches.
Are hosting. In case you have ever had a hard time figuring out in competitive play who is the host will be the Locust, aka the red team, and off host will be the Cog.
Almost 9 out of 10 times, yes. Almost 100%.
Yeah, unless it's like, you know, Silver League or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. No, I think it's one of those things, depending on the map, sometimes the other team. But yeah, okay, so we're good to go. King of the Hill on Treches. So King of the Hill is opposed to execution, of course. You know, we're going to have more than one life per round. Got to get in the hill and hold it down. You can actually leave the hill when you have possession of it. And map control, map control, map control. That's all I can say for this map. And, you know, kick it off, Scott. Let us know what's going on.
Well, you know, both teams ran the 2-1-1, which is, of course, going to be 2 up to the crane, the one-on-one fight being in the middle for those frag grenades, and 1 down low for that digger. That seems to be the very, very standard play here. But this first hill, Vero, is so difficult to control because it's in such an awkward location. You can get pinpointed from every direction, so it's very hard to set up. But my question for you is this first hill, does it make or break King of the Hill Treches for a team?
As you just said, it's really hard to actually get control of it, so it's one of those things, barring like something really lucky as the Saiyans kind of just got, only taking out 1 or 2. You either usually you play for up top map control first, and if you get some lucky kills, you can get the catch or 2. If you only get 20 or 30 points out of it, that's a win. And right now, the Insanes are doing just that. This is Infinity's chance either A, get the break, or B, fight for up top map control. So, no, it will not dictate the flow of the game unless you let it. Because if you give up top control just for the sake of this hill, you're making a mistake.
Zkill and Wildy now, they're going to be a 2-on-3 situation. Zkill is still staying alive. Terra's going to be able to take out Wildy. And now that is going to make it all 4s up. Now, Vero, 18 of the Hill, just to really make this very, very noobified, there is an interval spawn kind of thing. I don't know how to word it.
Wave spawn retimer?
Wave spawn, that's right. It's been so long. Could you go ahead and break that down? I know players have the ability to spawn anywhere from 3 seconds to 14.
Yeah, it's the official times apparently from Epic are 3 to 17 seconds, even though I've never seen a 16 or 17 seconds.
I've never
spawn.
seen a 17.
But I think they count that little animation before the timer actually comes up, whatever the case may be.
Makes sense.
But yeah, there's a wave respawn timer, so it's not a static respawn timer as we're used to in Halo and games such as Call of Duty as well. So you can actually abuse this. If you hit the back button, I'll actually show you guys when somebody dies. Amazement's now dead in Atmo, so his name will be crossed out, and now it lights back up when he respawns. So you can actually utilize that to, you know, kind of abuse and, you know, abuse the respawn time. Like, oh, leave this guy down, somebody lights up, you kill him again, boom, 17 seconds respawn. So you can actually abuse that, which is a nice little trick, and of course, always separates the veterans from the newbie players.
Absolutely. So the frag grenades have been picked up by the Insanes. Wildy, this is going to be a second pair of frag grenades. He already picked up 1 kill off the beginning of the game with them. And now he's picked him up off the respawn, and now he's looking to take back control. Now this bottom hill is very, very important to control because as long as you get all 4 down in the ideal world, you're going to be able to rack up a certain amount of time as Flames is just plowing through people, picking up a double kill. Amazement, aka Atmo, will be taking out Prison. And now this is going to be a 4-on-1 situation, and Infinity is looking to chunk away back at this lead.
Yeah, so that was just great play right there from Flames, picking up 2. Probably could have got the 3rd, but he got support from his teammate. And kind of strange, that was the first time the hill was actually captured down low with 25 seconds remaining on it. Infinity is looking to take about a 10 to 15 point lead unless the Insanes can change that. But yeah, definitely knocking 4 down right there. And then here comes that desperation push from the Insanes. They kind of just need to recognize these 15 points aren't worth it, back out, and get up top control. Let's see if they'll do just that. But Infinity looking to do it themselves.
So we're going to be seeing our first lead change here of the series. And the next hill will be moving up to the right barbed wire. Now, players will know where this hill is going to be moving with 10 seconds left in the hill. Little nav point comes up and lets them know. And oh no, the sandstorm has come in. So Killer Clutch, aka Clutch, is Killer. Jesus. I got Halo and Gears all mixed up. Killer's going to be able to pick up a kill there with the frag grenade. In comes an ink grenade. Wildy's going to be moving around in the hill. They're going to be able to cap this and look to take back this lead as 3 members of Infinity are going to go down. Excuse me, make that 2. And now 3. I thought that Zkill was going to kill him a little bit quicker, but it wasn't the case. So things are looking good for the Insanes. That bottom hill kind of posed a little bit of a problem for them. But these top hills, you know, that first initial one and now the one at the barbed wire, they seem very, very good. They're very aggressive on the spawn, so it seems.
Yeah, definitely. As we see Wildy and I think that Ezekiel actually rotating over to the opposite side, barbed wire, knowing that's where Infinity is going to spawn and blocking them off and racking up some kills over here. And not only does this give them a lot of time to set up even more and even more for the hill, it's like even if they die on this side of the map, they have time to respawn across the map, and a huge double kill from Atmo is going to just hold everything I said.
He's got 362 clutch bones in his body. Vero, he is just absurd.
Taking that out of the scene.
Killaverse, I don't know who he is facing, but Killaverse J-Ribs. J-Ribs is going to active Lancer him down. Just incredible play here. Another player is going to go down here. Flames and Amazement, aka Ammo, are going to be taken out. The Insanes are just dominating here. Keep in mind, they were down 56 to 48, and now they have just dwarfed Infinity in this hill.
And Infinity is going to get the up top spawn though, so hopefully the hill isn't up there. I'm looking at the map, it's not, so they caught a break there. They need to start worrying about up top control on this next hill, which is right side barbell, dwindles down to about 15 seconds. You want to start worrying about up top, and that's what they're going to need to do. Let's see if they'll do just that.
J-Ribs is trying to make it out. He is going to be taken out. The president of Gears of War, or some call him, because his resemblance of Barack Obama. Great guy. Very, very nice. Does a lot for the community. Always attends NJ Halos. All around just a good guy. He also switched for us at Hypefest Station, so I applaud you for that.
Pro switcher, that's for sure. Top 10.
Meanwhile, in the King of the Hill on Treches game, we have Killa pushing the members of Infinity on spawn once again. He's going to be able to take out Atmo, just roll through that ink grenade, and now he's going to push Terra all the way back, who does have that Digger. He is not going to be able to do anything with it. The Insanes are just 60 points away from winning this King of the Hill on Trenches. Keep in mind, in order to win, you have to accumulate 210 points of hill time, or the time will just run out, but that is never the case here in Gears of War.
Yeah, and Insanes are just doing an amazing job of keeping their distance. You don't see them getting into too many shotgun battles, and we know some of those ranked players out there would kind of condemn them for that, but from a competitive standpoint, they're just I haven't seen them get into a shotgun battle besides maybe that kill Prison just got in quite a while.
Yeah, it's just looking good. Atmo's the only one who's trying to set up for this new hill. His teammates are just coming off the respawn. Terra is just getting plowed. Terra, you can just tell that Infinity is having a hard time just really doing anything versus the Insane squad there. Their chemistry seems to be flawless, and we talked about it a lot that players haven't been really sure as to what the fate of Gears of War is going to be, and I know everyone knows that Infinity hasn't been putting in the time that these other guys have done.
Yep, and right now with 10 points left, whether that, kind of just staleness from not playing as much as they could have is coming into play. The Insanes are going to take their first map, it looks like 210 to 56. And, a lot of people have said back in the day, and I remember casting, the Insanes were a weak King of the Hill team, but they seem to be stepping their game up, and not to discredit Infinity or anything, but I think, they were just, whether Infinity was on their game or not, I think the Insanes might have pulled that out. I've seen plenty of impressive